What's good, y'all? Today, in this tutorial, we are going to be making a beat like Asian rock. No, not Asian rock, the other one. We're talking about the song by that dude LAZARDIM700. So you may be thinking like, is this really a LAZARDIM beat? No. But did he rap on it? Yes. And I know you guys want to be just like LAZARDIM, so I'm going to be showing y'all how to do this. So we're gonna be opening up this little file, and I'm gonna be breaking down this beat that I made. All right. So first off, you want to start out with like 150 BPM, right? Something fast enough that LaserDim could rap on. No one else, just LaserDim. And you want to be from like 150 to like 160, right? Following that up, you're gonna want some nice airy retro sounding chords. There's no like rhyme or reason or whatever for why I place these here, but they just kind of sound good, and you want to add accent notes as well to really accentuate some variation or whatever. All right, so these are the chords we got. So it almost reminds me of like the chords almost remind me of like like you know what I'm talking about. So like next we're gonna go to the lead, right? So this isn't really a lead. This is more like an accent, but it's you want something like to accent it. You know what I mean? It kind of sounds like that one song by Lil Baby that's like I forget how it goes. Like bitch, I did the. It's like beat it up where I not shorty face. Anyway, but up next, this is probably the most important part of any one of these songs, right? What you're gonna want to do next. LaserDim has some dog shit vocal mixing, so you're gonna want the beat to sound as heavenly, as angelic as possible. So you're gonna need some super, super heavenly guitar that's in just a pattern that kind of has a lot of variation at the beginning, then kind of holds the notes so you can like have some time to breathe. And you'll actually see we're gonna counter these notes where it has time to breathe with another lead, so it gives more variation. But this is the guitar pattern I came up with. So again, very, very like ethereal or whatever the heck. So next, we're gonna be adding another lead that's gonna be like I kind of got this inspired from that one song by that Atlanta rapper Glock 40 Spaz. This song by him called "I Choose Violence," and it's actually not like super violent. I'm not gonna lie, but it's a pretty good song, and it kind of has this like beeping noise, like do 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 do. So we're gonna be adding something like that, and this is how it's gonna go. Sounds pretty cool for the most part. Alright, so basically the entire melody together is gonna sound like this. So basically the vibe you're wanting to go for is you want to just basically ignore this guitar. You want to make a beat that sounds like you're driving in Miami in the 1980s, early 80s, maybe late 70s. It depends on what you're feeling. But so you want to just get something that's like something that's like you know what I'm saying. So and then out of all that, you want to add in the guitar, and it's gonna throw everyone off. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? And this guitar is basically gonna change up everything. See, like the guitar pattern is like and then it's like, okay, the guitar pattern's like, all right, it's like, and then you're like, oh my god. So basically, you just wanted like something very like, I don't know, catchy sounding. Up next, we're onto the hi-hats, and the hi-hats are about to sound crazy good. You're gonna want to add some open hats with those hi-hats. Um, this is the hi-hat pattern. You know, a lot of variation, a lot of low notes. Want to make sure you're staying in key. So this is the hi-hat pattern with open hats. Open hats are just like, oopsies. All right. So this is what the hi-hat pattern sounds like. Pretty simple for the most part. And then after that, you're going to want to add your clap and snare pattern. So this is what that's going to sound like. So you're going to want to do a lot of this like that shit. It sounds fire, bro. Trust me. So this is what the... Actually, wait. Let's actually wait for a sec. So I actually got two 808 patterns because I wanted that shit to sound like different. So this is the first 808 pattern. Just keeping that shit in key, making something nice sounding, pretty simple. And for these beats, I would recommend using just regular or modified versions of like Zay 808s and Spins 808s because they're just pretty simple. You know, they cut to the chase. You don't want to use anything like... I'm going to scroll down in my drum kits. Let's see if I can find something that you don't want to use. Okay, for example, you don't want to use something like this. Like, none of that modern day underground shit. Because listen to how this shit would sound. You're just going to be like, what the fuck? So listen to this. Like, ugh. Shit, you don't want it. You don't want that shit. I don't want that shit. You don't want it. So, next 808 pattern is going to sound like this. So something more, like you want to have multiple 808 patterns to break up the beat more so it doesn't sound super repetitive. And as you notice with the arrangement of the beat, I just come in with a little bit of this like pattern, and then I don't bring in the 808s until the second, no, the third bar, right? Third bar, don't bring that shit in. Then once we get rid of the guitar lead, we bring in the second 808 to add variation. My fault. I'm like really tired, chat. So then we just fade it out in the end. We added a couple of like ice in the double cup sound effects, and then here's the full beat. I'm pouring up some syrup in my freaking bottle. I got a lot of racks. So something like that, you could rap on it however you want it to. But basically, that's going to be all for this tutorial. If you guys do want free V-Bucks, free Apple Pay gift cards, free, if you want free Yahoo gift cards, if you guys do want free MySpace gift cards, anything like that, I will be supplying them down in the comments. All you all gotta do is leave your email address and your password to a selected account with that account info attached to it, please. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this tutorial helped you sound a little bit more like LAZARDIM700. Alright, I'll see y'all.